Hi everybody, we have an Australian Labradoodle puppy litter update video for you. This is a Rosebuds litter from Van Isle Labradoodles, and these mini Australian Labradoodle puppies are 4 weeks old. And in today's video, we're going to give you an update on each of the puppies. We'll give you a little update on Mama Labradoodle JoJo, and then we'll tell you as well what the litter's been up to for the past week. So as you can see, the puppies are all nursing, and JoJo has moved into what we call the sit nurse position. So JoJo still lies down to nurse her puppies from time to time, but because these puppies are now 4 weeks old, these little Labradoodles have some sharp teeth, and she prefers if they're not nursing quite as much. So this is the beginning of the weaning process for the puppies. This is a totally natural time. It's a very common time for moms to start to instinctively start to wean their puppies. And when I say instinctively, a lot of that instinct just comes from the fact that, oh, it's uncomfortable. So JoJo is not with her puppies as often as she was before, and the puppies are now eating solid food. So they all have teeth, and they've all graduated to eating a great diet of all natural whole food and a raw food diet. So right now they have dehydrated raw, and we can see JoJo wants to get out now. She says, that's it, I fed them for a couple minutes, now I want out. Right now they're having freeze-dried raw from Stella and Chewy's, and we soak that for them in goat's milk. Goat's milk most closely resembles mama dog milk, and then they just can eat away. So they have to chew the food and use their teeth, but it's not to the point where they need to have great amount of jaw strength or anything like that. Do you want to come sit with me, JoJo, or have you had enough? We'll let JoJo tell us what it is she prefers to do. She likes to hang out with the puppy still. She really is a playful dog, so she really does like to play, and one of her favorite things is chasing the ball. But she also really appreciates her time away from the puppies. So probably we'll just get Reynolds to lift her out, I think, because she doesn't seem to really be too interested in staying. Although, of course, now that I've said that, she's going to move over here and let them all come and nurse some more. So there we go. Now she's found the ball, and then Reynolds can just pick her out and take her out. There we go. See ya, JoJo. JoJo herself is doing really well. She's in beautiful shape. She's a really nice weight. She's just actually been the right weight all along since she came to have the puppies. And she's maintained that weight without any problem. She has a really good appetite. Now we'll start to change her diet somewhat now that we're starting the weaning process. We'll cut back a bit on her portions, and then by week 5 we will cut her back to 2 meals a day, or 3 meals a day really. We just cut out lunch, and then by week 6 we'll have her down to 2 meals a day, and we'll just reduce the amount by a small amount each week. And we'll also use some fresh or dried sage in her food. Sage acts as a natural deterrent to milk production, so it does help decrease the supply. And now as the puppies don't nurse as much, then that, oh my goodness, big growls. Then that also stops the stimulation of the mammary glands, and so less milk is produced by JoJo. So by the time she goes home, when her puppies are around 6 weeks of age, she will pretty much have no milk left at her milk bar. Yeah, that's what's going to happen to your mama. Yeah, it is. So the puppies are now sleeping through the night without JoJo. JoJo can go in if she wishes, but she chooses on her own to leave. So we leave a pan of food out for the puppies, so they still have food overnight, but they don't have JoJo overnight. And again, we let JoJo tell us that. It was totally up to our Mama Labradoodle to tell us when they're ready not to be sleeping with their puppies overnight any longer. And then provided that, of course, the puppies are eating well and are able to feed themselves overnight, then we do what Mom tells us it is that she wants to do. And these guys are also playing lots. They have found out what toys are. You can see they have a little ball over here and they're playing with the ball there, and they're really starting to have fun with some of their crinkle toys, and of course they are playing with each other all the time. So lots of jostling for position and figuring out who the boss is. So they're all doing really nicely. A really nice group of puppies. There you go, and you can see them playing there, and you'll see green color is thinking it's time to get some of those teeth come through a bit more and using my toe as a teething toy. So at this point, we don't tell the puppies no. We're not teaching them this is bad, this is wrong. They're too young. They're only 4 weeks old. So we don't worry about teaching what not to do until they're 6 weeks old at the earliest. So right now, we are letting them find out what the taste of skin is, what the feel of skin is like on their mouths, so that they become familiar with that. So when we don't want them to be chewing us later, they know what we're talking about when we say, no, this is something that is not a permitted chew toy. But for now, we have to just have a little bit of patience and let them gnaw away on us a bit. Their teeth are still not fully through, so they're not super sharp. They are still a tad uncomfortable, but it's not terrible yet. And so this week coming up is our family visit with these puppies and their families. Oh my goodness, are you back here lost forever? There you go. Yeah, that wasn't that hard to figure out. So when we have our puppy family visit, that's around the time that we are going to start also introducing the puppies to the outdoors. So they'll start to have access and learn how the doggy door works, start going outside and exploring, and this is when we find all sorts of personalities start to come out, and we learn even more about each of the puppies. So that's what they've been up to and what they're going to be up to for the next week. And we'll go through each of the puppies in birth order and give you a little update on their weights and just review what their colors and patterns are and see if there's been any big change since the last week. So we do the puppies in birth order as always, and you can hear the little growls. The growls are so cute. We'll do the puppies in birth order. So we start with dark blue collar. And dark blue collar is over here hiding behind me. Nope, you're not dark blue, you're red. Where is dark blue? Dark blue, dark blue. I guess dark blue became light blue. Yeah, you got light blue collar on now. Oh, that's pink there. Not dark blue. But we have the light blue collar on, but we are the dark blue puppy. So this little sweetie boy here is a tri-phantom. And that's because he has the 3 colors. So he's got the brown, he's got that gorgeous copper, and then he's got all the white on his chest and on his paws. It's a really nice little puppy, nice little personality so far. Nice head, love the way he's got such a nice strong stop. Very pretty. And Mr. Blue is up to 1.68 kilograms. Really good weight for a nice mini puppy. And then we have green collar. Just a minute, I have to, you're pink. Come here, green. Come here, green. Which one of you? You are green, aren't you? Yes, you are. Come here, green. There we go. Mr. Green is also a phantom, and this is a darker chocolate phantom boy, and he's not a tri. He's got a little bit of white on him here, so I'm sure he's carrying party. Well, he would be because both of his parents are carry party, so likely he is too. A little bit of white in his toes there. Yeah, handsome. Very nice head on this puppy as well. Similar nice short nose, good strong stop. This is a puppy who's pretty much smack dab in the middle of the pack. Got lots of nice, easygoing confidence about him. And Mr. Green, excuse me here, excuse me, Mr. Green is 1.82 kilograms. So Mr. Green is the largest puppy in the litter. And next we have our red collar puppy. And red collar is our only puppy who's not a phantom to the eye. And what does that mean? Well, he's an invisible phantom. And by that we mean he is a phantom, but because he's a caramel and a red caramel, yes, we cannot see those highlights because of course they're the same color that he is. His whole self is that copper highlight thing. Where do you think you're going, Mr. Squiggle Wiggle? This Mr. Red is quite a talker. He has lots to say all the time, and he's a very good communicator. He'll say, I have no interest in snuggling at the moment, lady. Let me down. I want to go play. And Mr. Red is 1.53 kilograms. There you go. There. Oh, my goodness, he says, I got to go find that ball. That ball's pretty fun. Oh, well, no, maybe I want to go find my brothers and my sister. Next, we have Yellow Collar. Yellow Collar, whoopsie, is very dark chocolate. And he, too, had yellow, or she, rather. Nope, sorry, he. They're all he's except for pink in this litter. Mr. Yellow Collar has got slightly different in the tan markings. You'll see they're a little bit of a different shade, a little bit darker, and then over here on the side of his face you see that sort of a lighter part of the tan. Just like over here he has a little bit of the lighter color of the tan. But his chits over above his eyes, his eyebrows there, those are those really striking copper ones. Yeah, and he's got a little bit of white under his chin and around his nose. Do I have a kiss? No, no kiss. And Mr. Yellow Collar is, excuse me, blue boy. Mr. Yellow is 1.60 kilograms. And I forgot to say when we were doing Red Collar Boy there, he's the smallest puppy in the litter at 1.53. And then last but not least, our bonus puppy and our only girl in the litter. So of course she's Pink Collar Girl, and she too is a really pretty chocolate phantom girl. And again, she has the different shades of the tan points here, from the copper to the sort of creamier color, but biscuit sort of shade on her legs there. And Miss Pinky Girl is 1.64 kilograms. So there's a good example of how they're playing. And now when they're playing, what they're doing there is they're actually establishing the order within the litter. Who's going to be the top dog? Who's going to be the boss of who right now? So we'll see a lot of these exchanges and interchanges between the dogs, and lots of times we hear lots of growling and rah, rah, and sometimes one will be upside down and the other on top as they try to work out amongst themselves who it is that is going to be the primary leader in the group. And now this changes. It changes throughout the day, and it certainly does change from day to day. There's no established leader at this point in time. So that's our litter update for this week. Our little kids at 4 weeks of age, all doing great, all just as cute as they could possibly be. Such a pretty little litter. Mama JoJo's enjoying the fact that she has a little more time to herself now, and I'm sure she's looking forward to being able to go home with her family in just a couple of weeks from now. It seems, I'm sure it seems like it's forever to her family, whereas to us when she's here, it seems like she only just got here and already it's practically time for her to go home. You'll notice too that the puppies are quite comfortable climbing all over me. So I provide with my legs a natural sort of like a gym for them. Lots of obstacles, lots of different surfaces, different shapes where they can't always hold their balance really well. So that's one thing that we'll start introducing them to, not this week, but the following week, and that's wobble boards and balance boards, so that they start to develop that coordination as well. So if you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up if you have a minute. And if you have any questions, as always, don't hesitate to post them in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching.